Right, Liam, we'll start with the signing session. We're obviously seeing you out. How was that, and how was it to meet a few fans?
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a great thing that the club do. It allows the fans to come and meet some of the players. We had Kerry from the women's team as well, so it's really nice for the fans to come and meet us. It's really nice for us to meet them as well and sign a few things for them, take some photos. It's a good afternoon.
Yeah, how's the international break been for you? Have you managed to have a few days off, or is it still work hard?
Yeah, we're still working hard. We're still in at the moment. We have a few days off towards the end of the week.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the moment we're still in, still working, and yeah, it's a good opportunity to get that extra work in, and then once the internationals come back, we'll be back together as a squad, and then can really try and get ready for Swansea.
Does it give you a bit more opportunity to work as sort of a smaller group of players with the coach and show them what you can do a little bit?
Yeah, I think, like the manager said in our meeting the other day, it's now we take this time as we are a smaller group. We can work on the individual stuff that we may not be able to do with a lot of games and a bigger squad. So you can work more closely with the coaches about the little things in your game that you want to improve, and really work on those individual bits that you're looking to work on, really.
Yeah, I suppose you've been on the bench in the last few games. Are you sort of motivated now to try and make your case while maybe a few of your colleagues are away on international duty?
Yeah, definitely. Like you always want to be in the starting 11, and you always want to be playing games. But it's a team sport. Obviously, we've brought in some midfielders, and it's just healthy competition between us now, and we're all going to be ready to play when needed. And it's the manager's decision about who he's going to play, but we're all there to support each other and do the best for the team.
I suppose for you it's a lot about sort of staying patient and keeping concentrated so that when you get that opportunity you can take it.
Yeah, no, I'll always say that I'm ready to play, and if the manager plays me then I'll be ready and want to take that opportunity. But I'm here to support the team and in the best way that I can, and if that's coming off the bench at the moment then that's what that is. But I'm ready to be there, and I'm fighting for my place to get in the starting 11.
Yeah, you mentioned some of those midfielders that have been brought in, players in your position. How good are some of those? Obviously it's early days, but what have you made of those signings?
Yeah, I think all of the signings that have come in, they've showed some really good quality, and they've been valuable to the team. We saw that in the last game with the two subs coming on at half time. They helped the team in the way that they could, and the value that they're bringing, which is brilliant. That's what you want from new signings, to come in and add to the team, and I feel like they've all done that.
Yeah, we saw a couple of your sort of fellow younger players and academy graduates leave to try and get some football when maybe they were struggling for that game time. Was that something you considered at any point?
No, not really. I think I'm here and I'm a Norwich City player, and this is where I want to be, and I want to be playing for this team. So I think for me it's more, I just want to work as hard as I can to get myself in the team and get the minutes I need here. I think a loan option would be last resort for myself. I'm looking to really do what I can for the team, and like I said, at the moment, if that is coming off the bench, then that's what I'm going to do. But the opportunities I get, I'm going to take as in the best way that I can to really push on and get myself in the starting 11 and help the team where I can.
How have Johannes and Ben responded to that? Do they like the fact that you sort of back yourself and you want to work hard to get into the team here?
Yeah, I think as sort of the people in charge at the football club, you want players that want to work hard and want to play for this club. So I've made it clear that I want to be here and I want to be in the starting 11. That's my aims for the season. That's where I want to be. So I'm going to work as hard as I can to achieve that.
Does it help that you've sort of done it before? I'm thinking mainly sort of under Dean Smith. You were starting fairly regularly and putting in some pretty good performances. Does it help your confidence that you know you can do it at this level?
Yeah, definitely. I think I believe in myself, and I know I can do that, and I've just got to work, like I said, as hard as I can, and work with the coaches, and because different managers want different things from you as a player, and it's about sort of fine-tuning your game into the way that they want the game played. So it'll be mainly about working with the coaching staff here at the club and finding the best way to get the best out of me, and that's what I'm looking to do, be the best version of myself.
Yeah, I suppose everyone's adapting a little bit to the new style and the new setup, but is there a bit of extra adaptation for you because now Johannes sees you in a slightly different role to maybe where you were playing last season in the last sort of 18 months?
Yeah, I think with the position wise on the pitch, I think especially under this manager, he just wants people to to want the ball and to play football in the way that he sees the game played. So there's a lot of movements and a lot of sort of positions on the pitch that are covered, but if we're moving the ball quickly, 1 and 2 touch, then we're all sort of interchanging with each other, that you end up in different areas of the pitch naturally anyway. So position wise, I don't think it's I'm playing out position or I'm playing a different role. I feel like if I'm on the pitch, I'm there to get on the ball and try and make things happen.
Yeah, how much have you enjoyed that, being on the ball a bit more and maybe doing a bit less chasing and running?
Yeah, nice. I think everyone, as a footballer, you'd rather have the ball than not, and I think we can see that in our performances. It's coming and the performances are growing, and we got our first win as well, which is definitely a positive for us. And yeah, we just need that. Keep working, and we'll get to a point where we're at a very good standard.
Yeah, you mentioned that first win. I think everyone could see the positives in the sort of performances before that, but how important was it that you managed to get that 3 points and show that you can get results from this sort of style of play?
Yeah, very important. And like you said, the performances had maybe been there, but there was parts of the game that we were slightly missing, and maybe that's still be in the final third and creating those big chances and sort of getting that win. But we were able to do that against Coventry, and like the manager said after the game, that it was, as much as we are focused on in possession and the style of play that we play, we managed to get a clean sheet, which is just as big as going and scoring the goal. So we definitely need to continue to work on both sides of the game, but it's getting there, and we are growing as a squad.
What was the atmosphere like in the dressing room after managing to get a tough win like that over the line?
Yeah, really, really good. Everyone was buzzing. Sort of to get the first win was needed. It felt like it was coming, but we just hadn't quite got over the line yet. But yeah, we got that, and then it was a bit cut short because the internationals were then heading straight off. So it'd be nice to get the whole squad back together and get us ready for Swansea. Yeah,
does it feel like everyone can't wait for Swansea and to get back to club football? Because I suppose after that win, everyone would have been keen for the next game to probably come within the next 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's international break sort of come right after our first win, which isn't ideal, but like I said, it gives us the time now to sort of fine-tune those extra little bits individually that maybe we couldn't have done if we had another game just around the corner. So there's always positives there that we'll try and take, and yeah, we're just looking forward to building as a squad once they're all back and looking forward to Swansea.
Obviously, it feels like if you look at the results and the points haul so far, it has been sort of mid-table form. How important is it that you don't just let that become the norm over the rest of the season, and that you actually use this win as a springboard to be the point from which you sort of go on and kick on?
Yeah, I think we've definitely got it in us, and we've shown that we are capable of putting on a really good performance and getting the results as well. I think we've definitely got it in us, and I think we've got a good enough squad to go and compete for that. So I think we'll definitely give it our all, and we'll be up there competing.
I'm sure as a young player, when Thorup was appointed and there was this feeling that young players would maybe get more of a chance, you felt positive about it. Has it lived up to expectations in that sense?
Yeah, definitely. The manager's been great, and he's got a lot of new ideas, and we're all adapting to that and trying to sort of turn it into a performance on the pitch rather than on the training pitch. But like I said, the performances have definitely been there, and they've been growing and getting better and better each game. So I feel like over time we're only going to keep improving, and yeah, we'll be up there.
You obviously got some valuable minutes against Premier League opposition in Crystal Palace. I thought you played pretty well. I don't know if you'd agree with that assessment.
Yeah, I feel like I done well, and it was a strange game really. We sort of felt comfortable in possession and played some really nice football, but then defensively, obviously we conceded 4 goals, so coming away with a 4-0 defeat doesn't feel great or look great. But I felt like we did hold our own, and we showed that we can play against that Premier League opposition. So it was a weird one. It was a positive, but then also the result, we never accept losing 4-0. So it was a difficult one.
Did it underline the quality of the level that you're sort of trying to get up to? Obviously, everyone's ambition is to be in the Premier League, but did it sort of show how tough it's going to be when you think? I mean, Norwich dominated big periods of that game and ended up losing 4-0.
Yeah, I think they just had that quality. They played a strong team. They had some really top players playing, and they did just have that extra sort of cutting edge in the final third, really, where every time they created a chance, they were able to turn it into a big chance, and if not a goal. And I feel like that's what we're aiming to get to. We can try and learn from that, and that's the level we want to be at.
But I suppose, like I said about the sort of championship and being a regular in this league before, the fact that you individually play quite well against Premier League opposition will give you confidence that you can kick on and play at that level.
Yeah, definitely. I think I just got to keep believing in myself and believe in what I can do. I know I can do it, and have done it for parts, like you say, under Dean Smith, where I went on a run of playing games. I know I can do that, and that's what I want to bring to the team. I want to be playing week in, week out, and adding value to the team.
So, cheers, Liam.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
that.
much.